everyone. Welcome to Overthinker. Oh, boy. So, the reason I asked the question if, learning and knowledge and, you know, in my eyes, true art, is it all dying? The reason I asked that is because, well, there's a couple reasons. So like if I go to Barnes and Noble, obviously everything there is extremely overpriced, but that is what it is. I'll pay money for books and reading and stuff like that. They got a good thing going. I appreciate it. But aside from that, it's interesting how every single time I go in there that the books that are the cheapest, the books that always have sales, the books that, you know, that I can afford. The books that I can afford. But the books that are like they're always the cheapest, which to me means in a way that they can't get rid of those things so people aren't reading them. They're they're books like Meditations by Marcus Aurelius or like Sun Tzu's Art of War or you know Robert Frost poems or just I don't know, maybe this is just like an ego thing, but like stuff that has like high level thinking and emotion and it takes some diving into and some reading into in order to try and understand what deeper meaning there might be behind things or what it can do in your life and things like that. And it's just interesting to me that those are the things that are the cheapest. It seems that they're the things that people want the least. And I made a I made another video about algorithms and stuff like that. And it's like, nobody seems to everybody wants to see stuff that entertains them or that they enjoy or that they want to see, right? But like I know we're not on a grand scale, on a majority scale being shown like knowledge or things that will teach you or you know anything like that. Like that's not for the most part what we're being shown. And it's just and I don't think the reason I ask if learning and knowledge are dead or not because that's what we're being shown, it's because I don't know if people care to want to see other stuff anymore. It's like it's almost like homework to have to read things that require a little bit or watch something that makes you ponder or think or reassess a point of view or something. And I don't think that people want that anymore. And I always say people, I have to include myself in this because I do the same things, most certainly. I'll just get lost in a sea of, you know, TikTok madness that adds absolutely no value to my life. And I'll choose to do that instead of doing something that I know is productive or that I can learn or, you know, it's just it's interesting how I can realize that and still do it. So it makes me even more scared if there are people, and of course there are, people that don't realize, you know, that they're not bettering themselves or they're not learning at any point in time or they're just consuming crap basically. Or maybe it's even worse when people do realize that and they don't care. In my mind, that's horrible. You should want to read stuff that is, you know, that you might not know exactly what it means at first. You should want to figure things out. You should want new stuff, not just rehashed content. Yeah. I don't know. I just hope that people keep. I hope we can all keep schooling ourselves for ourselves and not get schooled by everybody else that wants to try and teach us something.
Uh-huh.